Everyone talks about finding your purpose. Books, coaches, and even some gurus tell you just follow your passion, your gifts will light the way. The world will notice you. But no one tells you the hardest part. No one tells you that finding your purpose is just one step, and living it will test you in ways you never imagined. It's lonely, it's uncomfortable, it exposes your fears, and if you are not ready, it can make you quit even before you begin. All I ask is for you to stay with me. By the end of this video, you will understand 1. The hidden challenges of living your purpose. 2. How to navigate the loneliness, fear, and pressure. 3. A step-by-step framework to not just survive your purpose, but thrive in it. And I will also share a free resource that would help you map out your first 90 days of intentional purpose living. Note, finding your purpose is not the hard part. Living it is where the real challenge begins. Let's start with the hard truth no one tells you about purpose. I remember when the Holy Spirit told me, you just unlocked your purpose like it was yesterday. Everything felt clear, exciting. Finally, I now know the reason behind my existence. Then reality hit. I realized knowing your purpose is just the tip of the iceberg. The discipline to live it consistently is the real deal. I realized no one was going to push me, and the weight of self-accountability was crushing. My confidence that was just beginning to see the light of day plunged drastically. People didn't understand my purpose, and some still don't, which is very okay because it wasn't revealed to them at the end of the day. Like Danko would say, the transition from knowing to being is the hardest part, because the world expects you to stay in old patterns that no longer serve the version of you required to step into purpose. The point here is walking in purpose isn't glamorous. It's not just motivation or inspiration. It's self-mastery, persistence, and clarity in isolation. Walking in purpose does not make your life easier. It only makes it real. Now, let's look at the loneliness of purpose. You will feel alone often. Friends, colleagues, even family may not understand your purpose or your calling, and it will require for you to go all in. That's why it is called calling. So how do you navigate this lonely phase? The first step is to redefine your community. Surround yourself with those who support growth and not just comfort. The second step is your internal validation. Your belief in your purpose and yourself must be louder than the world's opinion. The third step is to embrace solitude as fuel. Alone time is where clarity, strategy, and creativity thrive. Your purpose will make you feel lonely until you realize it's aligning you with the people and opportunities meant for you. Now, let's look at the pressure to perform purpose. When you live intentionally, everyone notices, but not always positively. Expectations rise, pressure mounts, you feel the weight of responsibility. You feel guilt when you rest, and you feel fear when progress seems slow. So let me share with you the framework I used to handle pressure. It can also help you. It's called the CLARE method. C stands for clarify your non-negotiables, and that is your purpose and values. L stands for limit distractions that dilute your energy. E stands for execute consistently, not perfectly. A stands for assess often and adapt quickly. And R stands for rest strategically to prevent burnout. And that is the CLARE method you can use to handle the pressure to perform purpose. Purpose will push you harder than anyone else, and that in itself is a good thing. Purpose stretches you in ways comfort never could. You fail and sometimes stumble. You lose things and people, might even be a loved one. You have to rebuild your identity from scratch. I personally lost old relationships and had to restructure my priorities. I lost a loved one and had to brace myself up. The old version of myself would have caved in on this journey. But I am going to share with you what has helped me thus far. And it is the 3 P's of purpose growth. The first P is patience. You have to be willing to delay gratification for an extended period of time. The second is persistence. Fail fast, learn faster. The fear of failure paralyzes people faster than failure in itself. The third is perspective. You have to value growth over immediate gratification. These are the 3 P's of purpose growth I constantly remind myself of every now and then. You have to understand that purpose feels painful before it becomes powerful. Now let's look at the strategy to thrive in purpose. This is how you walk in purpose without burning out. First is anchor in your why. Your purpose is your North Star. Second is design your systems, daily habits, structure, and accountability loops. The third is build a tribe. Connect with mentors, peers, or even communities aligned with your vision. The fourth is measure what matters. Focus on impact, alignment, and progress, not external validation. Note that walking in purpose is not about comfort. It's about being intentional enough to create the life only you can live. Before we look at the reward of purpose, I created something just for you, and it's called Purpose Launchpad Workbook. It will help you map out the first 90 days of walking in purpose with clarity, discipline, and momentum. Drop workbook in the comment section if you want one. Now, let's look at the reward of walking in purpose. The truth is, purpose is hard, it's lonely, and it's demanding. But when you persevere, your confidence becomes unshakable. Your impact multiplies, your relationships and opportunities align with your values, and your life finally feels intentional and not accidental. Purpose doesn't promise ease, it promises fulfillment. And if that is what you want, maybe it is time for you to step into purpose. If this video resonated with you, it's because your purpose is calling to. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for clarity. Start the process today. Don't forget to comment workbook to grab the Purpose Launchpad. Subscribe for more lessons on purpose, personal development, and wealth creation. Let me leave you with this line. Purpose is demanding, but the life it gives you is priceless. Don't forget to stay intentional with your actions, and I will see you in the next video.